how we were doing the NK Active. So here is a video how you can place a metatarsal dome in your shoe, obviously trying to get it in the right place. Now metatarsal domes can be really helpful in offloading pain in the ball of your foot. Commonly obviously gets known as overall umbrella term metatarsalgia, but obviously that's not a diagnosis, that's just a description of pain. So these can be really good for things like Morton Neuroma, capsulitis, synovitis, intermetatarsal bursitis, plantar plate injuries. Step 1, if you grab your template, these come as part of our Morton Neuroma box, but if not, you can just make your own. So if you have a trainer or a shoe with removable lining, just put it on top and then you can trim to size. If your shoe or trainer hasn't got a removable lining, then obviously just use the guide then to cut it down to shape. Step 2, grab the piece of Hyperfix or Minifix. You don't have to use this tape, it's just slightly more hygienic. You want to place this just underneath and around the big toe joint region, and then making sure it then goes around the whole front of the foot. Then grab your lipstick or pen. The reason we prefer lipstick is it doesn't dry. Unfortunately, if you just use a normal biro, it only gives you a few seconds, whereas this stuff never dries out. So now we've got some mark on the foot where we want that dome to be placed. And this is the really, really important part. So a quick way to how you can do it yourself is, if you grab your big toe, give a bit of a wiggle. You want to feel where the joint is underneath there. And as you're wiggling, then just move along to the third toe region, wiggle, and then you should be able to feel the joint moving underneath. Roughly mark that position there. Now get your lipstick and mark. Step 3, take your trim size template, pop it in the shoe, like so. Now you want it, if you're wearing lace-up shoes, just try and make the laces nice and loose. Now you want to try and slide the foot in without the tape and the lipstick touching. Then once it's in, pop your laces up, just ever so loosely. And then you stand up and then just rock backwards and forwards. And now for the moment of truth. Take the lining out, and voila, we have where we're going to put our metatarsal dome. Step 4, we're now going to place the metatarsal dome underneath the shoe lining, or if your shoe lining isn't removable, directly in the shoe. So let's go through first how to stick it to your shoe lining. So we've got our template with our blob of lipstick. Now what I would always tend to do is grab your shoe lining here, place it over the top, push down, give it a bit of a rub, and what we're hoping for now is that it just transfers slightly onto the bottom of the shoe. So we get our metatarsal dome. Obviously these come with our Morton Neuroma boxes, but if you need us to send you some, or you can't hold on, let us know, we could supply you some. So we've got the blob of lipstick, this mark here. You sort of just behind, you want to stick the dome. Done. Pop it back into the shoe, and you're all done. If your shoe hasn't got a removable lining, there is another way you can do it as well. So because my trainer does have a removable lining, we're going to pretend this is something like a ballet pump or something, a dress type shoe, and it hasn't got removable lining. So we're going to take our template here, we'll grab a pair of scissors, then we're going to cut, discard this bottom bit, so we just got here just where the edge of the lipstick is. You basically pop this in the shoe, so it's right up at the edge here, and then we would then get our dome, because obviously in a dress type shoe or a pump you'll be able to see exactly what you're doing, and then just behind the bottom there, that's where you would then stick your metatarsal dome. And then I also will just go through a video, show you how you do it with a trainer. So again, you pop this bit in your shoe, it's right up against the edge. I can see my eye, I can see where the end bit is. Plonk it, stick it down, and then take the bit out. And if you look inside there, we have now got a nicely placed metatarsal dome. Any questions, queries, just let us know, and we'll see you all soon. Bye now.